Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Piyush Agarwal and this is going to be a course around Automation 360, or people also know it by Automation Anywhere, okay? Or maybe there was another name, A2019. So basically the latest cloud version of or by given by Automation Anywhere to automate anywhere and anything. So the first question is, before learning, like what we are learning about. So this is what is automation and RPA. So when we hear the word automation, the first thing that should come to mind is something that is happening automatically. No one is there to interfere in between. You just push a start button, and anything that you would be doing manually, going over there, moving your hands, no, you don't have to do anything. It's all the everything is being done itself. That is automation. Now second comes, what is RPA? Now RPA stands for robotic process automation. So let's start with robotic keyword. Robotic means that some kind of robot is there who is mimicking your work. Now this robot won't be an hardware robot, it would be a software addition, a software robot which lives on your systems, on your probably your PC or a cloud system, anywhere, just like any other application like Excel or Word. Robotic is a system robot which resides in your computer applications, computer systems. Then comes process. So the it's just this very standard term. Any process that you do over your system, that refers to process. And automation, we automate that. So combining all three, a robot which can automate any kind of process which is possibly manually, we can do. So basically anything in system that we can do manually, that can be automated as well, though there are some conditions to that. For example, it should not require too much human intelligence. Okay, so by human intelligence I would say that, for example, there is an scenario where you have to take care about the emotions, about the customers thinking, about their mindset. Then those things cannot be automated, because at that time you need your human intelligence to be required. For those process we prefer splitting that up into multiple components. And the most preferable type of automation is somewhere where just simple type of thinking is required, like it is to be done or not. I have to click on something, yes or no. I have to upload the PDF or probably an Excel. I have to get some data from one PDF to another data system. Just like getting data from one system to another. These are some cases which where an RPA would be most effective. So this RPA is robotic process automation, that is automating your processes, the mundane works that we do repetitive in nature, to be done by bots and saving our time and efficiency. Next comes about this why RPA. So RPA provides you accuracy. A human can do an error in terms of when he or she is in stress, has lots of work. There might be a possibility that some kind of accuracy problems might come, but that won't be an issue with the bot, because bot does not get stressed, right? Then comes improved employee model. So how come it improves the employee model? A very simple answer. Since you would be taking their mundane task, which is a boring task, they don't really need to think up something that would improve his morale, that he will also get a support assistant for him. For example, if I want to send 10,000 mails to my customers or for some kind of workshop, now instead of getting their emails from an Excel one by one and sending them email, as an employee I would just click on a button. A bot is already created over there, it will do its work. He can just monitor that yes, all the mails are being sent individually to each of the participants of the workshop. Won't be that be great? Next comes productivity. So as our work is being done with accuracy and it is very reliable, our productivity increases itself. Since as a human we might be able to do a work in 5 minutes, that same work could be done by the bots in 2 minutes. So our productivity will increase. Next comes reliability and consistency. Once a bot is created, it always follows the set of instructions provided to him. So it's not like if you have instructed to provide yes for a certain condition, it will provide no. No, that won't happen ever. Okay, so he is smart and can follow all the instructions accurately. Non-invasive technology and compliance means that it always or everything is secured, and your data is not leaked outside to any third party applications. It would be completely secure. Low technical barrier, it's not required very high intelligence, or basically I would say higher understanding in terms of computer coding. That is not required over here. You just need a very good amount of logical thinking, reasoning abilities, to which is just the basic requirement for any or anything everything that you do in your life. The basically If I were to go more about in technical terms, you just need some kind of knowledge around what are conditionals, what are loops, how a process is being created, what could be the best option to automate this. Is it something we should automate or something we should not? Such kind of thinking, come like logical abilities you would need. So it's not required that you know Python in very advanced like MLAI, you are a master of any good NLP packages. That is not required over here. Now, how RPA works. So this is a life cycle of robotic process automation, which shows that how in a enterprise version we would go within particular use case. So what first comes understand. You need to understand the as is process, how the human is doing that work, what are the actual steps they take, and monitor the conditions that they are doing. So for example, if I receive an Excel, now there are three columns in that: name, email, to be sent. Now, in the to be sent column, would be options yes or no. Now, the first thing that I did was I downloaded that Excel. So that is one step of the process. Then I would check that if there is a yes or no statement in the third column. If there is a yes, then then we have to send the email. If no, then we do not have the send the email. Okay, that's a very simple condition. So after downloading the email, my second step was to check if there is a yes or no in the third column of the Excel. If then third step, if yes, then send an email, and if it is else, skip. So that was a 4 sentence process of this particular use case. So that's how I understood that how a manual it is being done. Now I have to assess if it can be done by a bot or does need human interventions at times. So since there is no, I didn't saw that there is some kind of complicated scenario over here. So we can say that yes, it is very feasible and can be automated by a bot. Then you need to plan and design how will you automate this task. Probably like from where you will fetch the Excel document, what kind of SharePoint or what kind of server would you use to send the emails, what are the protocols that you use, how you are going to maintain the security that no email is being sent to any third party person which is not in the list, or probably that what will happen if email is incorrect, server is down. So all these things, all the scenarios you think up during your plan and design phase. Then comes execute. Do some POC, do a test development, try to do test runs. If your bot is working fine, is it able to handle different kind of scenarios like incorrect email, empty fields, or your name, or the column is it's Excel is itself not there. Such kind of things you have to take care of. Then comes deployment and maintenance. So this is which is the last stage of robotic process automation, where you are supposed to deploy the bot to the production and then do a maintenance check so that the bot keeps steady with time. If there is a kind of change in the SharePoint from where probably Excel is being downloaded, then you need to work as a maintenance. That would the part would come where you update the bot to handle that scenario, the changes which are in the SharePoint. Now, some of the work cases for RPA that we have to start on. This would be a good option, like logging to any application. So, for example, a Facebook account, LinkedIn accounts, you can make a bot to log into them. connect to system APIs. There are various third-party applications out there which provides an API, such as Twitter API. We have got weather APIs. You can use them to get the data, copy and paste data. Like during school times, I used to go to Wikipedia pages and get some data from there for my projects, from my presentations. You can make the bot do that. Move files and folders, then extract, process structured and semi-structured content from documents, which is the most used use case in the industry right now. There are so many data that which is in PDF or Excel format, and you need them in your new systems, probably a Salesforce application or Oracle application. Read and write to databases, open emails and attachments, grab data from the web. So there are so many use cases that you can work on. And not only these nine, you just have to look around you and think, what is there that I'm doing in repetitive nature? Can I automate that? First answer should be always yes, because unless you try, how will you know? So always try to automate anything. It might not be something that you do on daily basis, probably on weekly basis, but still you are doing that in a repetitive nature, just the duration is long, right? So think of such cases and then automate them. That will help you to upskill yourself. What you need is just little amount of time, some curiosity to explore around you, enormous interest, so that you can search through different kind of pages. If you get stuck, you can reach out to people who are there, who have the knowledge, and a creative thinking. So just explore and open your minds. What will come? You have got so many job profiles in the industry right now. There is an RP developer, consultant, administrator, business analyst, solution design, engineer, technical lead. So you have got so many roles you can go through when you, after learning RP, you have got so many opportunities with you. We have got various communities in RP domain. It could be a UiPath community, Automation 360 community, Blue Prism community, Robocop. There are so many RPA tools. Though this particular course is around Automation 360, I would really like you guys to explore all the tools that are out there. It will help you to for your personal growth, your skill enhancement, and experience with the latest technology. As RPA is something that can be integrated with any technology out there. It could be your AR, VR, blockchain, IoT, anywhere, and a better exposure to everything. Thank you guys. If you like this video, do like, share, subscribe to my channel. um, I think this line you would hear at the end of every course, so please do like, share, and subscribe. And this particular video was the first part of this Automation 360 course, and I will be there are many more to go. This was a theoretical part, but everything would be practical from now onwards.